Hey guys, it's Reese, welcome back to the channel. So, this video should have been made like about 1 day ago, but unfortunately it was not, so I'm sorry for the delay in that. Anyways, I ended up paying cash for this one. Well, I don't know if I want to specify how much this was, but all I'm going to say is I paid under eBay sold price because this one sold 2 days ago on eBay for $90 actually, for this very Hot Wheels premium chase here that I'm showing. And yeah, if you're asking, I actually got it on a even better deal because apparently this flea market store that I went to where I ended up getting it from, this card protector was not sold at the flea market, by the way, if anyone was going to ask or wonder about, where I got the card protector from. And yeah, I think a lot of my card protectors for Hot Wheels supers or Matchbox Super chases are either from like, diecast toy car events or you know, possibly parents getting them for me as gifts from sometime last year. Anyways, back to the main focus of this video. So this is my second only ever Hot Wheels premium chase in my collection, and I did pay, I'm just gonna say, close to $50, and yeah, you can probably figure out from there, like, kind of close to the price point that I ended up buying this one for at the flea market store, because most of the time I normally avoid buying like premium chases, like, from an antique or flea market store, because I don't ever know how much they're gonna cost at times. They could be, way under eBay asking sold prices, or they could be like, any varying random price at a flea market or antique store. It just depends on, like, what they end up pricing it at. Now again, I don't know exactly how that pricing works, like once they put them there in at the antique stores or flea market stores, to like, figure out how they go about pricing them. So yeah, with that being like a completely unknown variable, um, you know, it's really hard to tell. Like, I don't know if I'd say that, flea markets and antique stores, or like, special diecast car stores that, sell like Hot Wheels premium chases, would like, scam their, people who are buying them. I don't think they're trying to do that. I think they're trying to price them decently fair, but obviously not like too crazy cheap, because it's like, again, most places that are gonna sell this kind of thing, and it's like not at a grocery store, like flea market, antique store, or a special diecast car store, they're gonna sell it at a, decent price. Maybe close to like eBay sold prices, just depending on like what they're going for, but sometimes that's not always the case. You can actually find them decently cheaper. And depending on like, toy car events too, that's another place that you could find a lot of Hot Wheels premium chase cars at as well. And you know, a lot of collectors or sellers at diecast car events could sell them for more or less than, eBay prices, depending on like, how nice the collector sellers are. Because again, I mean, it's not just how nice they are, it also goes on like, what kind of collector seller they are, like if they're willing to like negotiate in price or not willing to do that, because again, it depends on what kind of collector seller they are for selling premium Hot Wheels diecast car chases. Anyways, that's it for this video. Bye everyone, thanks for watching, have a great rest of your week and weekend.